Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Kylie Jenner's hairstylist Jesus Guerrero's cause of death revealed after shock passing aged 34. Kylie Jenner's hairstylist Jesus Guerrero's cause of death has been revealed almost 4 months after his shock passing aged 34. Jesus, whose celebrity clientele included Kylie and Jennifer Lopez, died at a hospital in Los Angeles on February 22, 2025, shortly after working with Lopez in Dubai. Guerrero died from a severe form of pneumonia, per a report from the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner. Causes of death listed are pneumocystis jirovecii pneumonia, PCP, a fungal infection that primarily affects people with weakened immune systems, and cryptococcosis neoformans, a serious fungal infection that can spread to multiple organs and tissues in the body. The report also listed acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, AIDS, the most advanced stage of HIV infection, as a secondary cause. His manner of death is listed as natural. Guerrero's death was announced by his family on social media on February 23, shortly after he was in Dubai with Lopez. Prior to his trip overseas, he had spent time with Jenner in Los Angeles. Jenner broke her silence on Guerrero's death days later, writing on Instagram, "Jesus was more than my friend, he was a light in my life, a source of laughter, comfort, love, and unwavering support. I don't know how I would have made it through the last almost decade without him by my side. He had a way of making even the heaviest days feel lighter. Thank you, Jesus, for always being there for me, for lifting me up, for being my friend. The pain of losing you is just unbearable and I don't know how to move forward without you, but I know great grief is born only of great love. And I loved you so much. You were the best person, with a talent that was unmatched. A true artist. You inspired so many, and you always will. Your words, your laughter, your kindness, your beautiful spirit will live in my heart forever. I'll cherish all our moments together. Every laugh and hug. I wish I could hug you again. I laid in your bed the way you used to lay in mine, talking for hours. I would give anything for one more deep talk. I'm going to miss you so much. More than any words can say. 222 My angel." He was diagnosed with gastritis months back, but it was never anything to get that bad. So we don't know if that was a part of it, his sister told Us Weekly. Gastritis, an inflammation of the stomach lining, can be the result of severe stress, medications, alcohol, diet, smoking, other illnesses, or even the knock-on effects of burns or major operations, among many potential factors. Symptoms can include nausea and vomiting, pain or a burning feeling in the stomach, abdominal bleeding or appetite loss, according to Johns Hopkins. Gree shared that it seems to be the case that her brother lost 20 pounds leading up to his death, based on the paperwork she has been able to read. "We think it could have been something with his stomach," she said, noting that his family knew that he couldn't eat without it being painful in his final days. Guerrero was buried in his native Houston, Texas on Sunday, over a month after his death, with both Jenner and Lopez in attendance, TMZ reports. Gree had previously confirmed in a GoFundMe update on February 25 that the 27-year-old Kylie Cosmetics founder offered to cover his funeral expenses and offering up all her help and support. "She has told us anything we need. Jesus was family to her, and she was family to him," Gree told Us Weekly the same day. "She has kept an open line. Anything we need, any questions we have, she has been there for us. She wants his memory to be honored and wants to do as much as she can so he gets the farewell he deserves." As for the $96,000 the family raised from an $80,000 goal, Guerrero said the GoFundMe money will go toward the costs associated with securing his belongings home as well as other unexpected expenses to settle his assets. Kylie called Jesus a true artist whom she loved so much in her tribute, gushing, "Jesus was more than my friend, he was a light in my life, a source of laughter, comfort, love, and unwavering support. I don't know how I would have made it through the last almost decade without him by my side. He had a way of making even the heaviest days feel lighter." Gree also confirmed that the 55-year-old pop diva reached out and talked us through everything that she could, along with others that were there. "I am very grateful for everything she did, for him, to go to the doctor and not to work and to get rest during their recent work trip to Dubai. Broken-hearted Jennifer wrote in her tribute that Guerrero never demanded the spotlight because he never needed to make a sound to be recognized, as your heart and your talent did that as effortlessly as your artistry did. I know wherever you are there is beauty and light. And the beauty and light you left here will live on forever. Rest in peace, sweet angel, Lopez wrote. Guerrero's client Katy Perry is currently hard at work rehearsing for her 83-date The Lifetimes tour, kicking off April 23, and she was unable to attend his funeral. TMZ reported that the 40-year-old pop star has been in touch with his family. Katy wrote in her tribute that she knew Jesus was okay because he's in the light that you shined so brightly back here on earth, giving the other Jesus a choppy feather or an octopus cut up there. It's just us that are left with a dimmer world without you, Perry wrote. I found a quote that sums up the feelings I've had this past week that you've been gone. Grief, I've learned, is really just love. It's all the love you want to give, but cannot. All that unspent love gathers up in the corners of your eyes, the lump in your throat, and in that hollow part of your chest. Grief is just love with no place to go. Jesus had reportedly shed 20 pounds and was complaining of chills and hot flashes leading up to his unexpected death. We have been able to track every one of his steps, but we don't know what got him sick or what was the sickness, Gree told us. It all happened suddenly and no one knows why. He was in the hospital at the time of his passing, and that's part of why there are so many unanswered questions, because nothing they had done was able to prevent this from happening. Guerrero also handled the tresses of celebs like Jessica Alba, Cassandra Cassie Fine, Rosalia, Demi Moore, Charlie XCX, Camila Cabello, Dua Lipa, Lisa, Jessica Alba, and Shay Mitchell. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.